listening to De La Soul live in the building with Music Mania, your girl Mo Foxx, along with G Ball joining me today in De La Soul. We're going to wrap things up with everybody right now. And Greg's going to close it out with a few lyrical questions that he's been dying to ask about.
I was just going to ask you about one of the influences that you all have had has been on how people put their lyrics together. You changed how people thought about that, and just, do you, like, when you listen to the radio today or listen to music today, when you hear other artists, do you feel that influence? Like, you're like, yeah, they kind of got that from us, or they kind of started thinking outside the box, you know?
I mean, I think there are definitely groups out there who were influenced with what we did and maybe molded it into their way. I mean, I think that throughout the years with what we've done, along with Tribe and Jungle, I think we've obviously influenced a lot of folks, from the Arrested Developments to, you know, leaders of the New School, and so many people, up until Kanye West was a big Tribe Called Quest fan. You know, but I think that's important. I don't think it's something, you know, that really, I wouldn't say matters. It's not anything that we like kind of like sit and take praise for. It's important that we did our job to be able to, you know, springboard the next couple of groups. We're going to give it to you a different way. We're going to experiment and try things.
But there's a part of you that's like, yo, that means I'm kind of nice. Don't front. You know you're nice.
I can feel it.
No, you know what it is? It's not even that. I think we know we get on the game and do our job. And if we was put up against a lot of MCs, you know, it'd be a nice battle. It'd be interesting or what have you. But to be honest, man, it isn't really even about the cameras being on or people in you know, around us and trying to be humble about it. We really don't look at it that way. You know, we do music for the enjoyment and just to make ourselves feel high about it. You know, of course, hip hop has always been about friendly competition. I hear something that Common says, "Ooh, I'm gonna get that rhyme. I'm gonna do something better." Pop says something that I said, I'm gonna get him on a record. Of course, it's about that, but at the end of the day, you never really sit back and say, "Yo, because of me," or "Yo, I got him on that rhyme." It really isn't about that. We admire, you know, what the other artists are doing. We learn from them. We're students as well in the game, just as much as people can call us pioneers and legends. You know, we want to sit down and learn, you know, the new rhyme style. And there are a couple of artists out there that do it for us. You know, when you hear The Roots, or, you know, you hear Ghostface Killer, and, you know, even a T.I., when you hear T.I., you know, it's like, wow, these brothers out there really doing something different and new. It only inspires you to get on the game. So, you know, hopefully what we did inspired brothers to get on their game.
Well, you got something, you touched on it briefly, about the executive side of things that you guys, you know, was really important to deal with Sanctuary because you wanted to deal with that for yourselves. Have you guys kind of thought about what you want to do with other artists, or has that been a consideration, or was it really kind of focused on what?
I know definitely right now we're focusing on us, but we definitely want to put out other artists. I mean, I would say the first artist that we are going to deal with outside of us is a brother by the name of Butter V, who's on the new album. He's on a track called No, and he's a great MC. He's one of the people who, even Dave was speaking about, that when we hear him, he inspires us the way Most did and Calm and all them. So we're looking at putting him out through our label as well. So we definitely want to get, you know, real serious about him. It's a learning experience, even as long as we've been in it. But to be dealing with it from this aspect and from these views, man, it's a whole new, you know, thing. You know, he was always very hands-on with what we did, but it was always still other people doing it. You know, to know that, you know what, we need these contracts signed by these artists, and then I could tell Tommy Boy, but not. I have to be the one to make sure that we print up the paper that didn't have the design. Like, it's a whole new game. And along with doing that, but then having time to still be creative and make great music. I think a lot of artists, they get involved in so many other things, which is great, but then they slack on the MC game. They come back and the MC game is just totally corny, because now they're this great, you know, actor or semi-okay actor, and I got a clothing line, doing all this other stuff, but the MC game is dead. So, you know, that's very important to us, you know, to be able to know that we can juggle everything and spend enough time making everything come up great.
Been great talking to you guys. I thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you. And a special thanks to Greg again for coming out. It's your girl Mo Foxx, Music Mania. We're going to shoot into this next video, and we'll see y'all later. Make sure y'all check for the new album in stores. In stores. Not now, but right now. We're going to go into this next video. Peace out.